Breaking news, my country people. PDP in fresh crisis as Atiku Abubakar, Nyesom Wike, Okowa, Tambuwal, they all shunned the PDP reconciliation meeting, and which has led to a major setback. Yes, a fresh reconciliation move by the People's Democratic Party suffered a major setback as key stakeholders, including Atiku, his running mate Okowa, the former governor of Rivers State Nyesom Wike, they were all absent at the meeting. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2023 election, Atiku Abubakar, his vice, the former governor of Delta State, Okowa, the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, and the former governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwal, invited to a meeting to jumpstart a reconciliation process after the 2023 election on Tuesday, were absent. Speaking at the event where 183 members were invited, the National Organizing Secretary, Umar Baturi, said that the party's leadership carefully and deliberately called for the meeting to reduce the pressure or tension within it as a result of the aftermath of the 2023 elections. He pointed out that the general meeting or the gathering was not a national executive committee meeting, but one to jumpstart a reconciliation process. And yes, the party believes that Atiku Abubakar won the election, but now they are in court, trying to recover their stolen mandate. We know that yes, the PDP went into the last general elections with a divided house after it failed, to resolve the issues that arose from the nomination of its presidential and the vice presidential candidate, as well as a call by the aggrieved members, led by the G5 governors, which was formed by Governor Nyesom Wike, for the resignation of the, national chairman Ayochie Ayo, and its national organizing secretary Umar Baturi, while stating the tune for the meeting held at the PDP National Secretariat, said that it wants to, it went into a closed session, that the party was convened to dull the tension and kickstart reconciliation, within the party in the aftermath of the elections. He said that its members contributed to the outcome of the 2023 general elections and should be wary of pointing fingers on others. He said that the party would not have apportioned blames, suspend, expel, or even accuse anybody of playing a pro or anti-party activities during the last election. And yes, the party believed that Atiku Abubakar indeed won the elections, but they are in court, and without prejudice to what the court will decide, we will keep that aside. And let me acknowledge that this is not, a NEC meeting, but an interactive meeting with the aim to jump starting a reconciliation process, and has begged everyone, to spell out their own roles in the 2023 election. They've all contributed individually, collectively. They should come out and air their views before they start pointing fingers at each other, before they start accusing each other. They should come out and say what's on their mind, both positive and negative. Also, the acting national chairman of the party, Omar Damagum, said the meeting was in continuation of the National Working Committee, the NWC consultation with critical stakeholders in a bid to chart the way forward for the party after the last election. And yes, the meeting will give the PDP the opportunity to review the outcome of the last general elections and also to share ideas about how they will strengthen the party to face greater challenges ahead. And they have had a series of meetings with the members of the National Ex official, the state chairman, the select BOT, and the members of the National Assembly. And this is a continuation of the meeting, and it was born out of it what has happened during those meetings. And that was why they said, oh, there is a need for them to call this particular meeting so that they can address pressing issues on ground. Everybody has a role to play. When you rise to speak, please tell us the role you have to play. You don't have to start accusing anybody of anti-party activities. You don't have to start pointing fingers. The PDP are quite aware of what went wrong during the elections, of the crisis within the party, the crisis that the party faced, at the last elections. And now they are looking for ways to push the party forward. So each and every one of them was expected to make contributions on how, they would move the party forward, irrespective of the fact that the courts, they are in the court to get the party stolen mandate. But yeah, they have mentioned that they hope that the tribunal and the court will give them back their stolen mandate. So that is why they have invited critical stakeholders, prominent stakeholders in the People's Democratic Party to come for this meeting. But unfortunately, the PDP reconciliation talks have suffered a great setback. It has suffered a major setback because key stakeholders, the major stakeholders in the party, including Atiku Abubakar, his running mate Ifeanyi Okowa, the former Delta State governor, Governor Nyesom Wike, the former governor of Rivers State, and his G5 team, among other stakeholders, were absent. They were all absent at these meetings. So you see, they have, as a result of this, they failed to resolve the issues, that arose from the nomination of its presidential candidates, and all that transpired during the elections. Nigerians have reacted. Such meeting is not for equity and justice. It is useless. Nothing that will favor the North is always championed by those Fulani cabals who looted Nigeria dry. May God hasten your humiliation. Well, what we hear all the time is that they stole our mandate. The PDP should allow the sleeping dog lie. They should allow the sleeping dog lie. Are you sure Atiku is not already in Dubai enjoying himself? Well, they stole Atiku's mandate. They stole Peter Obi's mandate. Whose mandate again was stolen? Kwankwaso? Why didn't he go out to claim they stole his mandate? You guys are just confusing yourselves. You all are deceivers. You better come out and tell us the truth, guys. These are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? You see, Nyesom Wike, Atiku Abubakar, the former Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, they've all shunned the PDP reconciliation meeting. This means that the crisis in the People's Democratic Party will still continue because these major stakeholders need to settle their differences before the party can forge ahead, before the party can move forward. But if they don't resolve their grievances, their differences, then I am sure that the People's Democratic Party would head for disaster, would head for doom, with the way we are seeing it. No wonder Akpabio has advised Nyesom Wike that in the coming elections in 2017, he should bring about more G5 governors. He can even top it to G7 governors. This is to show that, there are more crises awaiting the People's Democratic Party in the future. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.